saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami.
And the most noble Samatavajra. Homage to these 8 Bodhisattvas who are supreme in granting auspiciousness and success, gracefully holding your emblems, Upala flower, Raja, white lotus, Naga tree, wish-fulfilling jewel, moon, sword and sun, making offerings to the Buddhas of all directions and times are the goddesses, the creators of delight, holding the 8 sublime emblems, the precious umbrella, auspicious golden fishes, the wish-fulfilling vase of goodness, exquisite karma flowers, the conch of fame and glory, excellent knot of prosperity, eternal banner of victory, and the all-powerful will. Homage to the 8 auspicious goddesses,
beauty, garlands, song, dance,
flowers, incense, light, and perfume. Just thinking of your essential qualities makes success grow more and more. The great Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Indra, and the king of the 4 directions, Dhritarashtra, Viruddhaka, Virupaksha, Lord of Nagas, and Vrajamana, each one holding a divine emblem. The wheel, trident, conch shell, Raja, Veena, sword, stupa, and banner of victory. I pay homage to the 8 guardians of the world who make auspiciousness and prosperity grow in the 3 realms, with all obstacles and harmful influences specified. May the world win out with a begin with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified,
may the work we are now about to begin meet ever-growing
fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, and happiness and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified, may the work we are now about to begin with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. Om Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dhamma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dhamma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dhamma, I take refuge in the Sangha. To the Buddha, Dhamma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and am enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dhamma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all modern sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dhamma, and Arya Sangha,
I go for refuge and am enlightened.
by the merits from listening to the Dhamma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all modern sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dhamma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and am enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dhamma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all modern sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free all numberless kind-minded sentient beings from the unimaginable ocean of samsara suffering and lead them to peerless full enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter put into practice the teachings of the profound Buddha Dhamma. Tayata Shami Shamawati Shamita Shankru Ankuri Mankuri Marositi Karote Kyori Tezawati Olayani Wushda Nimani Mana Panaye Kukri Kaka Krasi Krasani Omuki Para Muki Amuki Shamitani Sawa Graha Banda Nane Leghetwa Sawa Para Pawadina Vimuta Mara Pasha Siddhabitwa Buddha Mudra Anun Gatita Sawa Mari Patarita Parishide Vigasantu Sawa Mara Kramani. I prostrate to the gathering of Dakinis of the three places, coming from the supreme holy sites of space and joy, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as the offspring. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayapi. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayapi. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayapi. Tayata Gade Gade Paragate Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Tayata Gade Gade Paragate Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Tayata Gade Gade Paragate Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. To the power of the great truth of the words of the exalted three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. May all the evils such as animals,
obstacles, and hindrances and adverse conditions be pacified.
Shatim Kuruye Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention
to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings.
To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently, I prostrate my body, speech, and mind. I present clubs of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dhamma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Vulture Peak Mountain, together with a great gathering of Sangha of monks and a great gathering of Sangha Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dhamma called profound illumination, and at the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, while practicing a profound prajna paramita, saw in this way. He saw the five skandhas also to be empty of nature. Then through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Sariputra said to Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, how should a son or daughter of noble family train who wishes to practice a profound prajna paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava said to Venerable Sariputra, O Sariputra, a son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice a profound prajna paramita should see in this way, seeing the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form, form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Sariputra, all dhammas are emptiness. There are no characteristics. There is no birth and no cessation. There is no impurity and no purity. There is no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Sariputra,
in emptiness there is no form,
no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dhammas, no air dhatu up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dhammas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no old age and death. no end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Sariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of prajna paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the three times by means of prajna paramita fully awaken to unsurpassable true complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra of prajna paramita, the mantra of great insight, unsurpassed mantra, unequaled mantra, the mantra that comes all suffering, should be known as truth. Since there is no deception, the prajna paramita mantra is said in this way. Kade kade barakade barasam kade puriye soha. Thus Sariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva should train the profound prajna paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from the Samadhi and praised noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound prajna paramita just as you have taught, and all the Tathagatas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Prabhu Sariputra and noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, the whole assembly and the both of his gods, humans, Asuras, and Gandharvas rejoiced and praised the words of the Blessed One. Okay, we'll take a break here.
And thank you, Anila, for reciting the prayers with us. And without further ado will be the announcements for the week. So upcoming, there is this refuge ceremony. Just in case you're interested, if you are new to us, on the 20th of June, on Friday, 7:30 p.m., it will be at the Thich Choling Main Hall. So embrace the path of Buddhism by seeking refuge in the Triple Gems, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. And by doing so, we dedicate ourselves to seeking inspiration, guidance, and protection from the Triple Gems. So we welcome you to join us and be part of our Buddhist communities. Scan here to register today. And of course, there will be the Exploring Buddhism Module 3 that is coming up right up, where we dive deeper into essential Mahayana teachings, and the Dharma instructor is Doje Tenzin, which you can, he's here tonight. So Module 3 overview will be about renunciation, bodhicitta, the right view of emptiness, and of course about the Guru. So lessons are held online via Zoom. So these are the dates in July and August, and all the way through to October and November respectively. So it's from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So do scan this QR code to register online or via our reception counter as well. And of course, it's that time of the year where we will be connecting with Guru Rinpoche once again at this Guru Rinpoche retreat, where we will be having from the 5th to the 6th of July, and it's led by Singha Rinpoche in this 2 days retreat, which will include prayer and teaching sessions for you to deepen your connection to Guru Rinpoche. So we will be guided in the following practices, where we'll be doing the Guru Rinpoche mantra, 7-line prayer to Guru Rinpoche, alongside with the prayers to Guru Rinpoche for removing obstacles and fulfilling wishes, and of course the Guru Rinpoche talk offering. And these are the wonderful merit accumulation opportunities available. So there's talk offering that helps to accumulate merits quickly and purify negative karma, and the Tensum Mandala offering that expresses deep devotion and gratitude towards our Vajra master, and of course the huge Guru flags that is specially commissioned. And may all these virtuous wishes be swiftly actualized. And not forgetting, we'll be doing extensive butter lamb offerings at Bodha Stupa in Nepal. So join us to do this merit accumulation together. And of course, once again, you know, the dates in One Voice, One Prayer, Infinite Blessings from 5th to 6th July 2025. Registration is now open, so scan or visit our website to find out more. Once again, if you are new to us, even the regulars, do check out this Telegram channel, which you can get all the latest updates and information about Thich Choling. And in the meantime, we will just chill and wait for Rinpoche's arrival. Thank you.
Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam.
Okay, let's all rise and recite the 7-line prayer. Hong Oge Yogi no Chansa Pema Kesa Dombola Yatin Chogi Godrune Pema June Shesudra Kodu Kanro Mambo Kro Keki Jesu Lapdrugi Chingi Lapche Shesu Guru Pema Siddhi Ho Oge Yogi no Chansa Pema Kesa Dombola Yatin Chogi Godrune Pema June Shesudra Kodu Kanro Mambo Kro Keki Jesu Lapdrugi Chingi Lapche Shesu So Guru Pema Siddhi Hong Oge Yogi no Chansa Pema Kesa Lombola Yatin Chogi Godrune Pema June Shesudra Kodu Kanro Mambo Kro Keki Jesu Lapdrugi Chingi Lapche Shesu So Guru Pema Siddhi Hong Oge Yogi no Chansa Pema Kesa Lombola Yatin Chogi Godrune Pema June Shesudra Kodu Kanro Mambo Kro Keki Jesu Lapdrugi Chingi Lapche Shesu So Guru Pema Siddhi Hong. Okay, let's offer the mandala. Oma hum, oma hum, oma hum. Om Raja ground our home. Here's the mighty and powerful base of gold. Om Raja light our home. Outer ring is encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king of mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent Bhuva Vidiha. In the south, Jambuvipa. In the west, Abaragodaniya. In the north, Uttaraguru. Around the east, the subcontinents Deha and Vidiha. Around the south, Chamara and Abachamara. Around the west, Sata and Uttaramantri. Around the north, the subcontinents Kurava and Kurava. In the east is the treasure mountain. In the south is the wish-granting tree. In the west is the wish-granting cow. In the north is harvest that needs no cultivation. Here's the precious wheel, here's the precious jewel, here's the precious queen, here's the precious minister, here's the precious elephant, here's the precious and best of horses, here's the precious general, and here's the great treasure vase. Here's the goddess of beauty, here's the goddess of garlands, here's the goddess of song, here's the goddess of dance, here's the goddess of flowers, here's the goddess of incense, here's the goddess of light, here's the goddess of perfume, here's the sun, here's the moon, here's the umbrella of all that is precious, here's the banner of victory in all directions. In the center are all possessions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, offered to you, my kind and holy roots Lama, together with you, venerable lineage Lamas, and to you, Lama, compassionate Lama Losam Doam Dodishang, together with the assembly of gods, I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings. Having accepted this to myself and to all beings, please grant your blessings through your great compassion. This ground anointed perfume, showing flowers, adorned Mount Meru, four continents, sun and moon. Alpha in visualizations as pure Buddhas. May all sentient beings touch and enjoy this pure land. Objects, my attachment, anger, ignorance, my body, my wealth and enjoyments. Without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from three poisons. Venerable Holy Gurus, in the space of your true body, from billowing clouds of your wisdom and love, let fall the rain of profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Om Idam Guru Rana Mandala Kapnya Tayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to completion of training to unified Raja state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dharma, that Dharma will become the path, that hindrances in the path may not occur, that may cease all wrong conceptions and receive immediately the two precious Bodhisattvas. Okay, let's all group Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
So good evening. Today I'm going to continue with the talk about karmic creditors. All right. The reason why I want to continue with this is because when I was in China, the last trip, then many people keep on asking me questions regarding to karmic creditors, right? Are they ghosts? What are they? And so on and so forth. So I'm going to give some explanation based on that. Maybe tomorrow, then I will give a recommendation on what to do based on today's teaching. So, first of all, we all hear this word karmic creditor, and then the first thing we think of is, I don't want to have problems. Of course, who wants problems, right? Who wants problems? That's why that's why we are studying and cultivating Buddhism, because we don't want problem. But the truth is that if you don't acknowledge that you are the root of your own problem, you'll always have problem. Now, what does it mean that you are the root of your own problem? Right? Honestly speaking, to put it very flatly, you shit every day. Don't blame anybody else. You shit what you eat. Right? And understanding karmic creditor is knowing that how things naturally arise as such, then you know it's very much like having the wisdom to build a toilet bowl, and with the proper working, functioning plumbing system that goes with it. right? You can have a toilet bowl just put there, and the pipes and everything are not joined together properly, and so on and so forth. You're gonna enjoy the result of your own activities, right? So this is the number one very important thing that we have to understand, that it is time to take up the responsibility of our own previous life and current life, past actions, because it was based on ignorance. Based on ignorance, okay, ignorance will come. Ignorance is always the root of anger. Okay, the three poisons, right? What are the three poisons? Huh? Attachment. Okay, so the root of these three, okay, attachment and anger's root is ignorance. We must always understand this. Okay, so many people draw the wheel of life. Like our temple there, actually we have this picture of the wheel of life. Many people draw the wheel of life as right in the middle is the rooster go and pick on the snake, and the snake go and eat the pig, and the pig go and so it's like a circle. When I was young, I was taught, like, actually from the pig's mouth come the rooster and the snake. A little bit different. Teacher lineage. So my guru taught me. I asked my guru, asked him very directly, how come what you teach and what the picture is different? He said, because I can teach you what the picture tells you, but if you want a more direct answer, and it should be based on what I tell you exactly. So the root of samsara is ignorance, and the antidote to ignorance is not intelligence, it's not intellect, it's not cunning, it's not clever ways, but wisdom. We look at our life, whatever we can collect, whatever we can feel good, whatever we can do, so many things is based on intelligence, right? And cunning, cleverness, and what else? Outsmarting people, and so on and so forth. Okay. There's no merit, and therefore there can be no wisdom. So in Chinese, the translation of merit and wisdom is Fu Hui. Okay, Fu as in merit, Hui as in wisdom. Fu Hui Shuang Xiu, right? Merit and wisdom needs to be needs to build upon each other. Just like walking up the staircase, you have to take one step at a time. One step of merit, then next step of wisdom. Then the next step is merit, and next step is wisdom. This is how you should see your internal progress in your thought training. This is how you should train. As one step is merit, one step is wisdom. One step is merit, one step is wisdom. And not, now for the first 10 years, I only want to focus on merit. Then after that, I want to go on wisdom. You are going to suffer. Okay, so I'm sharing this based on experience. Okay, and so therefore, allow people to make mistakes. Okay, let them do whatever they feel is right. It needs time to to walk up the steps of merit and wisdom and merit and wisdom and merit and wisdom like that. Okay? So, I give a good example would be, there are many cases that I've heard. Some people cannot recite the Heart Sutra, some people cannot memorize, some people cannot remember some meditation topics, some people cannot visualize, some people cannot this, some people cannot that. And then by going on pilgrimages, go on to India, to Tibet, to China, to the holy mountains, and making offerings and prostrations, right? Somehow, after that, things evolve. And many people like to ask me, how come? How come? How come? My answer is, because you lack the merit. And therefore you couldn't do it. There is no shortcut, you know. In this aspect, there's no shortcut. For example, with children, and I give you a good example of children, right? May they be disciples' children or your own children, family children. Many people would like to take on the path and the position of, because of your own good, that's why I'm teaching you, I'm being direct to you, so that outside you don't get into trouble, correct? Correct? How many of you agree that? Because of this, I teach you first. Agree? Agree, yeah? Are that good? Good? Okay. Good or no good? Good, huh? No good, huh? No, there's no right or wrong answer, no? But I want to explain my viewpoint. What is the Bodhisattva's viewpoint? We are all in samsara, right? Semua salah, right? Okay? Samsara is like this. Because at home, we got this feeling of, I'm doing this for your own good, that's why I teach you so that outside you don't get into trouble, right? So at home, do you feel safe? Will you feel safe at home? You won't feel safe at home because you're always being judged and you're always being told off. That's why logically you may feel close to your family members. Logically you feel close, you feel indebted, you feel gratitude and this and that. But deep inside you there's a arm's length. Logically, our thinking is, I teach you so you don't get into trouble outside. Correct? But with the Bodhisattva's compassion and wisdom, you know what it should be? It should be let the children go outside and learn the hard way. And let them come home and complain and they feel safe to come home. They must feel safe to come home. They must feel safe to come back and tell Guru. How many of the children and how many of the people suffer so badly because they don't feel safe? They always got scolded, got beaten, got everything. And then after that, outside also got scolded by boss, beaten by society, this and that. Then go home also die, outside also die. What happened? Depression. Want to kill themselves. No meaning in life. Lonely. Sad. Right? Correct? So some of you agree that I teach you first so they don't get into trouble. Okay? Maybe that's how we grow up. That's how we grow up. But I'm telling you, then your parents are your karmic creditors. You understand? You are also your parents' karmic creditor. Or you are the karmic creditor, your parents also karmic, you're each other's karmic creditor, because the English translation is not good. Karmic creditor. Okay? Translate yuan to English. Use ChatGPT, use something. Seriously, use. What's the translation of yuan? Qin is actually relative, you know. Huh? Karmic relative. Cannot be karmic relative. Karmic creditor is this is a loosely translated word. But now, use AI, right? We are not so expert, then come on, let's check. Huh? Yuan Wang the yuan. Justice, injustice. Huh? Vengeful. Grievance. Grievanced relative. And if you really realize, grievance, I think, is the best translation. We got a lot of grievances. Right? And so if you see, and those people who got grievance with father they will subject their grievances with the father to their sifu no? Whatever problem they got problem with their father, they will think that this same problem will happen to the sifu. Let's open it up and talk about it. You understand? If those who got problem with the mother will have problem with all the nuns or all the other senior lady in the temple no? Senior members of the temple who are ladies. Because this is called you are a grievanced being. That is why it's called. And you being born to your family, you could also have a lot of grievances. Right? So, 冤亲债主. 冤亲, grievance, relative, karmic creditor. 冤亲债主, grievance, relative, karmic creditor. And you know, in family life, and we are all first born through family, right? And you know who are the idiots in the family, right? Correct? You know who are the idiots in the family, right? And most of the time is ourselves. Because first we were influenced by idiots, and then we became one ourselves. And we became the lord of idiots in our own world. We became the lord of idiots in our own world. Truly called Lord of the Rings. Okay? And so therefore, what happened? You start to judge. Oh, last time this, that. So therefore this, that. I see last time you cannot, now you can. I see last time you this, now last time this, that. A lot of things go on. That is because it's your own problem. Okay? And one side is always being judged, the other side is always being grievanced. And you know, karmic practice is always, you know, the grievanced one is always feel so injustice, will always meet more people who are very judgmental of them. Or the judgmental person will always meet people who feel that they are, oh, why these people like that? Why these people like that? Okay? If you have this thing, tomorrow I teach you how to solve. Right? Tomorrow I teach you how to solve. Some of you think this bugger thing, Guru very clever. Yes, I clever, so what? No, I don't want to be clever. I'd rather be wise. Right? I'd rather be wise. right? But am I right? What I say, am I right? And because you become the lord of your ring, you start to want to take control of everybody within your ring or your circle of influence and family and everything. Right? Like for example, I give a very good example, okay? Let's say one boy, a young boy growing up, always being scolded by the father, always being judged by being this, being that, and everything. Would the boy grow up feeling that I'm never good enough for my father? So I want to do everything that I can that my father doesn't know. Make sense? You do everything you can that the father doesn't know. For example, this is a real situation, real case. Father, pray, everything, very pure vegetarian, always dedicate to children, this and that. Always tell the children, don't like this, don't like that, blah, 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 blah. The son grew up, remember what, no? Son was vegetarian when young. Grew up, every day eat steak, drink alcohol. Come and the father tell him, why you like that? Then he come and tell the father, this wine, this, that, this whiskey, that, this, that, this beef come from where, that pork come from where, this. The father totally not interested. They both, because each one want to carve out their own speciality. Actually, what is the emptiness? It is the hollowness of connection. There is a breakage of heart-to-heart connection. Right? And breaking heart-to-heart connection, it may not be a problem. It may not be a problem. It may be that person was traumatized before. It may be that person was traumatized before. So therefore, if something happened, first thing, the person, is fight or flight mode. But for you, actually it's nothing. Okay? Actually for you is nothing, but for the other person is fight or flight mode. So, in our practice, this is called awareness. When you are aware of this, first, the awareness is within ourselves. Whatever problem we see is because we have it ourselves. For example, if this person never ate durian, never heard of durian, never seen durian and everything, you talk durian to the person, you don't know, right? For example, I tell you now, in the Himalayan areas, right, there's one dish called sanggung. Okay? Yeah, this dish called sanggung is actually those multi-grain powder, and then they cook until it becomes like a paste, right? And then the accompaniment is a cheese soup. Okay, it's a cheese soup. So this cheese has been fermented for. Actually, they didn't purposely ferment it. I honestly tell you, the cheese is fresh cheese put inside the goat stomach, and then they just hang there and then slowly eat lah. But it's cold, right? So it doesn't spoil, but will have a special taste. But the truth is, there's a big difference in Indian cheese and European cheese. European cheese is not vegetarian. So many people like to say, cheese is vegetarian, cheese is vegetarian. I'm telling you now, you can eat paneer when you're on pure vegetarian, but you cannot eat the Western cheese. Why? Because Western cheese is heated milk, they add something called rennet. Rennet comes from, this you should ask Desmond Tyro, right? Rennet comes from the digestive juice of cows and and sheep. So they kill the animal, take the stomach out, and then after that juice, okay, they soak the stomach in the water, okay, with salt. Then after that, take it out, right? Then they pour it into the warm milk and stir. Then it curdles and bring out. Then this is what it has, that smell, the taste of that cheese. So when I was young, I went for training and everything. So then I was thinking, oh, I like this cheese, I like that cheese, tastes very nice. So when they took the rennet, let me smell. That's the smell of the cheese. It's the smell of the cheese. This smells like cheddar cheese. This smells like this. This smells like that. Then I realized this was the dead animal stomach digestive enzyme. Right? So European cheese is not vegetarian. Right? But Indian paneer is vegetarian. Right? Chinese cheese is tofu. Huh? No. Tofu is Chinese. It's exactly the same way of making Indian paneer. The Indian paneer use milk. Chinese tofu use soybean milk. Right? Just Himalayan one more powerful. Right? Yeah. So there's this dish called sangung, right? There is, they take that grain paste, similar to like mashed potato, right? And then you just scoop that, put in your mouth, and then you drink the fermented cheese soup, and then you just swallow. They don't, something like, porter's food is something like low class food, but to me it's very delicious, right? I tried eating it few times I got terrible reaction. How terrible? It's exactly the same like Merlion. I just open my mouth and vomit. Okay, shooting out the kind of vomit. It was that bad. But it tastes very good. Maybe just my stomach didn't agree with it. Right? In fact, let me tell you how it tastes like, okay? As a chef, okay, trained chef, I can tell you, it tastes exactly like a Cheetos sprinkled with a little bit of chili powder. Exactly, it just tasted like Cheetos. Because when I drank it, I like it, I said, oh, maybe hallucination last time, right? That didn't have much money, whatever they have, they serve, just eat happily. Hey, these Cheetos there, Cheetos in a bowl, right? Wow. So to me, it's really nice. So I'm telling you, this dish called sangung, you should try it. Right? It's good, really. Maybe your stomach can stomach it. My stomach cannot stomach it. So I ate it few times, had miraculous, reminded me of my hometown. Merlion. Yeah. But the funny thing was, I vomit, but I don't feel bad. I vomit, but I don't feel bad. My mind's still very alert, and it's just maybe a little bit weak. I vomited, right? So it's my problem. It's nothing to do with that dish, because that dish, that cheese, the porters ate it, the other monks ate it, the villagers ate it. Nothing happened. It's perfectly fine for them, right? So similarly, when things happen, it's always our own capability to. It's our own capability to digest it. If you do not know how to deal with it, then you have to learn about dealing with yourself. Right? Those people, like I said, those people whose eyes and ears only out to look out for other people's problems, and the other one is always keep on justifying. These two, they will always meet. Life after life, if it's not this person, will be another person, not this, but the other person will be another person, will be another person. And that's why it's called family karma. Those people, if you know one person like this who's always, you like this, you didn't do this, I can assure you, their whole family is all like that. That's why it's called communal family karma. Communal family karma is like this. If you get one person like this, then the family is like this, right? The funny thing about Mama telling me about, I asked Mama a very funny question when we were in China. I said, Mama, the street here very nice lah. How about we get maybe 100 Indians come here? What would they do? Yeah, I thought he was going to answer me, set up Mama shop. Right? Then he gave me a very, very funny answer that set me thinking, sure, really Dad? He said, first, they will start to argue. Right. When they are done with arguing, they will think of what to sell or what to this and that. They will separately set up a shop, and then after that, they continue to argue. Right. So then I thought, that is his truth, and because that would be their karma. And I know for sure, because those Tibetan Buddhists who learn from Indian, they also like to argue. Right? So what is the karmic lesson they need to learn? They need to know, they need to realize one thing, that is don't be contemptuous of others. Always, contemptuous, or another simpler Singaporean, don't look down on other people. Right? Because many people look down on other people. And when you look down on others, that's where all the problems come. So, those people who maybe have no money, no education, or difficult and this and that, how should you treat them? Those people who are lower than you, how should you treat them? Huh? How should you treat them? Don't know. You don't know how to treat them. Treat them what they want you to treat them. How you know? Try to ask. Try to find out. You're wasting time and wasting life. It takes a lot of energy to take time to ask, this, you say, then I turn it around and say, you're very cunning, You try to find out more about us, right? Make everything also want to make 100% sure, then we'll do, right? I'm just playing you, I'm not saying you. You first have to understand one thing. We have to understand why these people or this person remain poor. Why they remain poor? Why their family remain poor? It's because they have a poor mindset. They don't have a growth mindset. And people with a poor mindset, don't have a growth mindset, will generally stick to one point. They will say this: last time like that, now like that, in future also going to be like that. They will prefer to stick to tradition, stick to everything faithfully. And to understand that, we need to ask the other way around. Ask ourselves, am I like that? And the next thing is, when people are like that, what is it that they are holding on to? They are holding on to the past. And holding on to the past, what's the most important thing that they actually, they don't say out, no? But actually, what's important for them? It's something that they don't have, or they feel they don't have. They feel they are not respected. and they feel that they have no dignity. So for them, these people who have low self-esteem, you need to treat them with dignity, custom and cultural method of how to do this and everything. Do exactly for them like that. Then they'll feel like, oh, now I feel good. I may not have money, but my seniority is higher, my knowledge is greater, my rank is higher, my this, my that. Correct? Do we know relatives and friends who are like that? Have? Definitely have. Now you have to ask yourself, are we like that? Am I the one that is creating this also? That's why you have to ask yourself this one question. How do you know if you are like that? You want to know? Do you want a litmus test question answer? Litmus test, litmus test, okay? You want to know or not? Okay. I'm supposed to say okay, hey, this one is not personal one, this and that. Don't after kind of whack me. The truth is, I also want to tell you, it is personal. If not, why waste time? It has to be personal, and so that you will feel it, and then after that you make adjustment. Okay. I also don't know who, but I also need to just say, right? But just you think. I have to even think about, it's not personal, I only say first. What does it mean? It means all of you are like that, you know. Correct or not? Or we have been conditioned by our family or by society or by friends or everything that everybody has become like that, and it's the norm to become like that. Right? It's safe to assume that everybody is a petty ghost, 小气鬼. But the reality, not everybody is like that. But I give you the litmus test question, okay? You want to know? Okay? Hey, you want to know or not? I think tomorrow then tell you lah. Huh? Okay, I tell you. This one I tell you today. The litmus test question, okay, is, do you answer, are you somebody who is very slow to warm up to other people? I'm like that. I'm very shy. I'm very slow to warm up. I don't know how to talk. Are you like that? Do you identify yourself to be like that? I'm very slow. I don't know how to talk. I'm very shy. Huh? That means you are. It's either you are virgin or you are not. There's no such thing as half-half. Right? Okay? Don't come and tell me this kind of nonsense half-half. Right? The moment you half-half means even you 1% means you are a petty ghost, and therefore you are a karmic creditor. You are a vengeful not vengeful. What's the term? You're a grievanced spirit, grievanced personality that you always feel, I'm so hurt, I'm so wrong, I'm so everything, right? Yeah. Grievanced relative. Always the hurt came from your birth family. Grievance relative, karmic creditor. Creditor, karmic creditor, 债主, yeah. Grievance relative, that is also your creditor. So that's why we are born into our family. That you no need to complain one. You want to complain, right? You complain to your past life. Why you like that? Because of you, I kena my father, mother this life. You are. All because of you. You want to complain? Go and complain to yourself. Right? You want to complain, you like to complain, okay? You got the speciality, the complain, please complain to your reflection. Okay? Then light 7 candles, okay? And then burn, then after that you see, oh, may my previous life form appear in front of me. Oh, then you shokunaden. You see yourself, your true self. Right? How many of you saw your previous life face in the well? How many of you saw anything at all? Didn't see, ah? Huh? Huh? See black, ah? You didn't on your handphone, your mobile phone light lah. Right? You should use a torchlight shine inside. Actually, it's there lah. Right? Okay? So, it's very funny. I was maybe I should do this for Kota Tinggi. Yeah, the well, yeah. Everybody put their head down there and then cover the cloth, and yeah, that's very good. See your past life. The picture must always change. First try pig. Second try elephant. Third try centipede, like that. Okay. Actually, the darkness is your past life. That darkness is your past life of ignorance. That is the hidden secret meaning. Why you are here, why you still want to find out, is because you are still searching for an answer. You are searching for an answer, isn't it? Yes, but the problem is you are searching for the answer that is suitable for your level of your style. Must Hokkien way kêu si mi. Oh, I gam tia. Last time I can't speak Hokkien. No? Everything I don't understand. I ask all my Hokkien students. Now even I can tell a Hokkien student of mine, right? Real old Hokkien words. 這是家珍嘅義珍，對唔？都義珍，這是家珍嘅。義珍那個，哇！ She said she didn't hear this word for don't know how many donkey years, man. Right? So that's the funny part, okay? So the main thing is you are the one that created the new karmic creditor. Right? That's why very simple. You choose your husband, you choose your wife, ma. You choose your lover, you choose your friends. Right? You choose your guru also. Your guru is your karmic creditor. Right? Or most of the time is you are your guru's karmic creditor. Your guru look at you and say like, oh me Tofat. Amitafa, Amitafa. Why the guru keep on chanting the most? Why? Yeah, like some white hair lady down there say, oh, Sifu, next time wherever you go, I promise you, I sure go. And then I'm going to tell me, oh, cannot lah, this lah, that lah, got a lot of story lah, this, right? Yeah, wow. But when brother sick, father sick, mother sick, this sick, that, everything, I promise you, everything. Same one. I never say I want your money, one. I only want you to follow me, go pilgrimage. Right? You see, people can promise everything, And now I become the karmic creditor. Okay, Lawe. Remember, write down in the black book. And they die, whatever they promise, one by one say out. Okay? Yeah. Lot of death down there, please take note. Right? So scary, huh? I'm just playing with you, lah. Let you know. Okay? How does karmic creditor come about? It's because of all this. Right? It's because of all this. Right? So this is called karmic creditor. Karmic creditor, okay, the other type of karmic creditor are what, those that you used to go and ask for favors. It can be what you believe to be God, but actually it's ghosts. Today I just share out, many, those, right? What do you call? Many people think there's the mediums are gods. Okay, they are not. Then there are also the other, those that you promise the gods, or you promise the heavens, promise that gods go here and pray, go there and pray, and they say, I promise, and then so it's karmic creditor. Now also you promise your maybe you promise your ancestors, you promise this, promise that, or you promise our father, mother, promise the all everything. Okay? Mismatched expectations would be the modern way of how I want to express how this grievanced relativity came about. Okay, grievanced relativity, because they feel, because all beings have different aspects, but we all are very bright souls, especially those of you who come for Dharma teaching. Your soul, your energy, your aura become brighter and brighter, but you will still have one thing, that it will take a long time for you to get over the habit of choosing to be low self-esteem. Never call me, every time say no banana, right? Bojio. Right? That's why I don't skate. I grow my own banana tree. I'm used to it. People go and eat in bojio and go eat, go drink, go what everything, karaoke, go drink tea, prata, supper, everything, right? Always sifu not there. Then they post on Facebook, appear the whole world there, and I say, wow, don't know nice or not, wow. That's why I say, grow your own banana tree. You'll never run out of bananas. We kong bo jiu. Okay, right? So this is something, is a habit. It's a habit, this low self-esteem. Sometimes it may seem like funny, or but this kind of sarcasm, bad thing it slowly becomes stronger and stronger, and even though you see, how many of you remember your deities? Your idam. How many of you are your idam now, attending teaching from Guru Vajradhara? You see the difference? When you come for teaching, not anybody can sit on throne and give teaching, on Dhamma throne to give teaching. And it's a fact that we have to train to see our Guru as Guru Vajradhara, isn't it? Guru Doje Chang, right? Yeah. And to see Guru Doje Chang, we have to train in self-arising into your action deity for those who receive tantric initiations, right? So are you attending teaching as your normal old self, or as the your higher calling and your higher being? You understand what I'm saying now? How the low self-esteem keep on building up? No lah, you're not your action deity. You're not Tara. You're not medicine Buddha. You're not Yamantaka. You're not this. You're not this. You're not this. You're not that. You're just yourself. You see how all these things, how this training is supposed to let you know that it's not supposed to let you know. It actually transform you during the initiation and this and that, and then you start to grow. Even the teachings and everything that I've given before, the tantric teachings that you're supposed to become the deity, isn't it? And that you receive the initiation in this place, that this is not a normal place, that you have to remember this is the palace of the meditation deity, everything, isn't it? Right? When you come to this place, know this the holy place and this and that, right? The foundation of your enlightenment, isn't it? You remember or not? Just now don't remember. Now say then remember, right? But it's okay lah. I accepted it already. This is called let go. Seriously, because I cannot force you. I only am responsible for my own cultivation, my own mind, my own heart, my own love, my own energy, right? I cannot be upset that, why you never tell me? Why? I never said this before, is it? Then what a fine problem. I tell you already, why you still like that? What for? What for? I better ask myself, did I do my thing today? I'm completely very happy. Oh yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah. When I was young, I always look at my guru Lama Subramanian, then on his own, and one day I just really sit there and observe my guru. He really just sit there and then he start laughing, then he hug an elephant, then he meditate. Then he smile, then he right. Yeah. Because then it took me some time to realize this is a living Buddha in action. Right? He's doing the Buddha activity within us samsaric beings. Right? He's the Buddha, the Vajradhara, amongst the samsaric beings. That's why, if you realize, if you look at the Tankas, if you go to the ancient caves and this and that, right? What do you realize that they're always the Buddha very peaceful, very nice, everything very flowing, right? And then the side got those very ruffle beings. Then they look like those. Look at me for what? Want to fight? Is it kind of statue? Correct or not? Got those that then got policemen, got gangster, got everything. Got those who try to be good and not so good yet, right? And this and that. So that means, what does it mean? It means togetherness. It means we have to really never forget, all sentient beings. And it's always ingrained, always the prayers always say about may I liberate all sentient beings, this and that. In the modern world is never forget about togetherness. Embrace togetherness. That person may be like this now, but it will never, but it will change. Right? Okay? This is important. Everything will evolve. Everything will change. Okay? For better or for worse, it depends on your motivation now. For better or for worse, it depends on your motivation. Right? Like, some people are have leader mindset. Some people have boss mindset. Boss mindset means come here, I tell you what to do, this and that, you must follow what I do and this and that, right? And that's not growth mindset. But in many countries, people still have the boss mindset, not many leader mindset. And if you really realize, bodhicitta is the leader mindset. May I lead all sentient beings to enlightenment. It's teach you to evolve from boss mindset to leader mindset. May I lead all beings to the state of enlightenment, of their own enlightenment. So it has to start from you being willing to be taught. You have to be willing to be taught. If not, the way we talk to one another is still going to be scary. Even though you are Buddhist, even though you take refuge, even though you receive initiation, Bodhisattva vows, or Tantric vows, whatever, this and that, wearing the empress robe does not make you emperor. Maybe you look like eunuch. 对吗？啊，没有那个福气，穿上龙袍像太监。Right? So this is what it means. But we need to have this self-love to grow ourselves, you know, to be the light. Recognize the light in one another. Don't focus on the darkness. Okay? You see, most of us focus on the one black dot on the white sheet of paper. But actually, you should be doing something that is very natural to you, because these days you don't look at paper so much, right? These days you walk into the room, you turn on the light. Turn on the lights. Turn on the light for yourself. Turn on the light for others. Turn on the lights. Right? Turn on your own light. Switch on your light. Receive the light. Be the light. Share the light. This is how it's going to be good for you and for one another. Okay? So this is the explanation. So there are those these karmic creditors, you know, who are like humans and the gods and the demigods. You know, you make promise, okay, I will do this when there's a physical exchange, right? I want good business, this and that. Some people got a lot of business. Some people come striking lottery, and then after that they die. They fall sick and die. I think I many years ago I did share about my own cousin. Those of you in Bukit Timah temple days, one should know. I did share. I have one cousin who really he had a regular job, but he really liked to go everywhere to pray for lottery. One day he really struck Toto. He struck, you know, in the 80s he struck 1 million. It's a lot of money, you know. Okay? After that, right, in a very short while, he got diagnosed. I think almost immediately after that, he got diagnosed with cancer and he died. He even went everywhere to see doctor, this and that and stuff like that. And that happened in the 80s, in my own family. My father's eldest sister's family. So, this is one thing. When you go everywhere to pray, oh, I want this, I want that, and there's going to be, you do not know what is their exchange. Right? So when the time comes, it's up to them, you know. They gave you what you want, right? How they want to play with you, how they want to take back from you is another thing. Right? So there are the humans, the gods, the demigods. Then there are also the spirits, and also it can be the animals. If you walk past wild dogs every day you scold the dog, you know, scare the dog. One day the dog will find the perfect opportunity to bite you, isn't it? Right? So that also becomes karmic creditor. I think something happened in Kota Tinggi, and then one of the dog got scared. After that, dog went to the neighbor's house to neighbor's compound to stay, the glass factory to stay. Didn't dare to come back to temple anymore. Something happened. I can't remember. Oh, what? Oh, firecrackers. Firecracker. People put firecracker. Yeah. Right, and then the dog got scared, and then people like firecracker. They came off firecracker, and scared the living shit out of the dog. The dog don't want to come back already. Right? Okay, so this is how things become. Right, like there's one kind of hell that we human beings like to waste food, right? We say, "I'll order a lot, then am I cannot finish, then I just then I'll just eat a lot, whatever I want to eat." Then the next life, they born back to one particular hell amongst the hungry ghosts, and then they have a very small mouth, and they have to eat back all the food in the previous life that they have wasted. Sounds scary, right? Maybe next week we should go Hopa Villa for a walk. Yeah. We should have a Hopa Villa. What is it called? Excursion. Yeah. Hopa hell excursion with Singha Rinpoche. Let's go to hell. Right? Sounds scary, right? Yeah. And then after that, we need to go for a jog with the dead. Let's go jogging in Bukit Brown Cemetery. It's nice. Yeah. And our temple used to have a hantu ride, ride bicycle in the cemetery. Yeah. How many years ago was that? 20 over years ago, right? Hantu ride. Yeah. I think Joshua Tan favorite. And David, Joshua Tan, all this scary people, no? They like scary stuff. Ile was jumping for joy. Right, so this is how karmic creditors come from, okay? So everybody kept asking me, I said, Dharma teaching time, you don't ask question. After that, everybody come and ask me question. I got no time to eat. Okay. No answer, no question, right? Thank you. It's not life, what? There shouldn't be any question from life. Yeah. Okay, thanks, bye. No karma to us.
Guru, but the karmic creditor, right? When you're referring to the, thank you. But like when you say about the wasting of food, right? But do we Buddhists waste food when we offer to the all sentient beings after if we left whatever we have?
Actually, the honest practice is because there's the Queen of Ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
The Queen of Ghosts, when she was during the time of Buddha, many people were very sad because many children were dying. Chinese called Gui Zi Mu. One of the 24 protectors of Buddhism now. It's not about giving your leftover food, but rather the story was this. Many children died because they were eaten by this spirit ghost. And all the people went to to cry to Lord Buddha and ask Buddha to save them. And so what Buddha did was Buddha took, she have 500 children. So Buddha took one of her children and put inside his begging bowl. Right? And so then the child went to sleep in the begging bowl. So find everywhere cannot find the child, right? So so then the ghost went to ask Buddha for help. Lord Buddha, no, I cannot find my child. Then cry and everything, right? Then Buddha said, just as you have eaten the children of other people, you ate and you gave the flesh to your children, So that's why you should not kill. Then she said, if I don't, but I have to feed my children. I got 500 children. So then Buddha said, if you accept that, every meal, I will ask my disciples to give you food. I will ask my disciples to give you food, and so that you will not need to go through the negative karma of stealing and killing other beings. And so she agreed. So within our food, okay, before we eat, so now actually sometimes you will see some lamas, Rinpoche, they like playing with their rice, they go knead into a little bowl, or some they press, or the thing is that the food in the plate and everything, they will push one corner. First they offer everything to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, Guru Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and then before they eat, they will think of the ghosts, all the ghosts, and then they will push one corner out. And then they eat. So, and they will not touch that corner on that food. So it's not about giving our leftover, but really with a motive and intent that I share some of my food with the spirits, with the ghosts. So that's a different. Then after that, there's this particular mantra. All right, and they recite and they snap the finger. Then after that, they will wait for everything. Everybody stop eating, stop drinking. Then they will all the people put the food there together. Then they somebody snap the finger, or they will snap together. They recite the mantra. Then they will do dedication. Then the spirits eat that food.
That's only until we finish our food. But that portion that we have portioned at the start.
Yes.
Then we recite when we finish our food.
Yes. Okay, so it's not a matter of one person eat, I order 8 dishes, and then after that I only can eat something that fulfill my whims and fancies. Then after that that I give. Then I think they will become your karmic creditor, right? Yeah. So they don't want to feel that they are beggar. Okay, so like that.
Thank you, Guru.
Good evening, Rinpoche. Just now you mentioned about having a bossy mind and also a leader's mind. So we can emphasize a bit more on what's a leader's mind to you.
Tomorrow lah.
Thank you, Guru. Yes,
Tomorrow you ask that question, tomorrow I tell you. Okay? Thank you. Sa shi boge joje me da dan rira lenje ne de gamba ne sange shin do me de owa ge do ko na na shin la jo ba sho owa e dang guru rana mandala gan ne ya da ya myo.
Let's do the long life prayers. In the land and saga by snowy mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful, transcendent Tensei, please remain until samsara ends. May the teachings of the Buddha flourish, and may those upholding the teachings have long lives. May all transmigrators be well and happy, and may their temporary and ultimate aims be accomplished. Om Savasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from Ruby Mountain, exquisite Amitayut, Lord of everlasting life, who cultivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the city of stable and everlasting life. The intelligent and skillful in upholding the traditions of Buddha, spreading holy Dharma through expressions and practices, in order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation. You're the one who is ongoing guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to enjoy absolute health.
I request respectfully
My precious Holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far wide. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to bless me to be never separate from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separate from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vaishnava. Due to the blessings of the Guru, three jewels, and especially due to enlightened activities of Master Gyalmo, may Singha Total Namdul Rinpoche's life be stable and his activities increase. Homage to the assembly of deities who are the source of 100 varieties of practitioners. By your knowledge, compassion, and power that liberates from mere seeing and hearing, from the blessing upon the truth of the assembly of deities, may the lotus of long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity blossom. Okay, dedication. Due to this merit, may I soon attain enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from the suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born rise and grow. May the bond have no decline but increase forevermore. May the way the chin cherries, dream can pay, wang bo jang pay yang, gahan chin can pay, song can song kapa, lo sandra pay, shala so wadip, may the way the chin cherries, dream can pay, wang po jang pay yang, gahan chin can pay, song can song kapa, lo sandra pay, shala so wadi, me the way the chin cherries, dream can pay, wang po jang pay yang, gahan chin can pay, song can song kapa, lo sandra pay, shala so wadi. And let's all be seated and to wait for the announcement to complete. Then we make offerings to Rinpoche. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. So once again, this is the announcements for the week. So in case you are interested, for all the new friends up here, so there's this upcoming refuge ceremony that's happening on the 20th of June. That's a Friday at 7:30 p.m. right here at the Thich Chun Choling Main Hall. So embrace the path of Buddhism by seeking refuge in the Triple Gems, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and by doing so, we dedicate ourselves to seeking inspiration, guidance, and protection from the Triple Gems. We welcome you to join us and be part of our Buddhist community. So scan here to register. And of course, there will be the Exploring Buddhism Module 3. So join us for this Exploring Buddhism course, where we dive deeper into essential Mahayana teachings. And we have our Dharma instructor here, Dorje Tenzin. And we will be doing this Module 3 overview, which has renunciation, bodhicitta, alongside with right view of emptiness, and of course, about the Guru. So lessons are held online via Zoom. So you can see the dates here from July all the way through to November. So 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. will be the time slot for that. And please scan this QR code to register online, or you can go via our reception counter. And it is that time of the year for the Guru Rinpoche retreat. So if you haven't signed up already, it's happening from the 5th to the 6th of July, which is upcoming soon, and it's led by Singha Rinpoche. And this 2-day retreat will include prayer and teaching sessions for you to deepen your connection to Guru Rinpoche. So we will be guided in the following practices: Guru Rinpoche mantra, 7-line prayer to Guru Rinpoche, alongside with the prayer to Guru Rinpoche for removing obstacles and fulfilling wishes, as well as the Guru Rinpoche talk offerings. So the following will be some of these great merit accumulation opportunities that's available. You have the talk offering that helps to accumulate merits quickly and purify negative karma, alongside with the Tensum Mandala offering, which expresses deep devotion and gratitude towards the Vajra Master. And we have these big Guru flags that is specially commissioned by the temple, so that all our virtuous wishes be swiftly actualized, and not forgetting the stupa lights that will be extensively lit up, butter lamps offerings all the way in the Bodha stupa in Nepal. So please come by, inquire. You know, you may or may not be able to come by, but these are the merit accumulation opportunities. So, and once again, of course, connect with Guru Rinpoche, 5th to 6th. It's happening. Scan this QR code, one voice, one prayer, infinite blessings. And once again, our QR code for all the latest information, join our Telegram. So that's about it for tonight. My name is Ile, as we wait for Guru, maybe prostrations, or wait for him. Prostration first. Let's go. Thank you.
Saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Saranam gacchami.